Hi, this is Maurice Benard and Anna Damergis. Welcome to the Maurice and Anna Show. Hi, this is the Maurice and Annie Show. Let me try that again. Hi, this is the Maurice and Anna Show. Annie, that was great.
Don't call me Annie.
I know, but it was funny for a second.
I don't really like people that call me Annie because that's not my name.
Anna, relax. This is I'm so happy to be here with Anna Damergis. My name is Maurice Benard. I guess today we're going to talk about dating.
Dating?
Yeah.
Do you date?
No, well, it's been about.
You must date your wife. You take her out on dates.
Well, we go out very seldom, but with my wife, it's always amazing.
Of course.
You know, just
She's
doing
amazing.
Just doing nothing. You know what I mean? So we could
I
be.
do.
I like watching TV, to be honest with you, and that to me is the greatest date in the world.
Watching TV.
Oh yeah, watching a movie or a football game with her, boxing. That's when we were young. That's what we used to do all the time. We used to kind of just like
Hang out.
hang out at home, watch whatever it was on TV or something, and that to me was a perfect night. I mean, maybe a perfect night would have been to maybe go out to eat and then come home and whatever happens then. But
Well, what is the perfect date? Everybody's mind is wandering now.
no, I'm just saying that was kind of what is the perfect date in general? For other people, just going out to a beautiful place to have dinner. Maybe you dance. I used to dance when I was
I
younger.
love that.
Oh yeah, I used to go to nightclubs all the time. We used to, and maybe have a cocktail or so. I don't drink anymore, but I used to. And then park the car somewhere and
Ooh.
overlooking something and just
The city lights.
city lights and that kind of stuff was really nice.
I love that.
A little bit of kissing
Yeah, a little bit or a lot of it.
and it depends. I mean, it depends what's happening. And putting some music on the car, because I love listening to music. But forget about me for now. What about you dating?
Forget about you.
What's your deal with dating?
Dating is interesting these days. It's not like it used to be.
But you don't really date that much.
I don't.
But I think that's a good thing.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
Oh, I thought you looked at me like, don't say that I'm this person who just stays home and nobody wants to go out with me.
No, I do get asked out a lot, but I don't accept the invitation because I'm very particular about who I go out with and who I expose to my son. And I have to make smarter choices in my life at this point. So I can usually identify immediately if I like somebody or not, if they're a good person, and then decide. And usually I like to talk to them for a bit
Yeah.
before I decide to go out.
Now,
That makes sense?
yeah, I get it. And now it wasn't like it was before, where now you can do FaceTime and all that stuff, and you can get to know somebody and whatnot. How often do you think you date? Like a month?
Wow.
Or 6 months?
6 months? Not often
Like
at
say
all.
twice?
But what constitutes a date? They'd have to pick you up,
Yes.
take you to
Yes.
dinner.
That's a date.
That's a date. Okay.
Not on the phone.
No phone date.
That's not a date.
Right. Like FaceTime.
You
phone
gotta
dates.
get picked up.
Right.
Like we were gonna do that program.
Right. We are doing that. We are doing it. I mean,
what's
it's
it
in
called?
the queue.
What's it called?
Celebrity Date Crasher.
Celebrity Date Crasher,
Right.
where I meet the guy she's gonna date.
Right. Well, when we first met, you asked me to get you a guest for your show.
Yeah.
I got you the guest, and you promised to find me somebody, and you haven't done that yet. So now we created the show that we're going to film and produce called Celebrity Date Crasher.
Right. So remember we went to we filmed it. It was pretty cool, and I'm gonna meet this dude. And remember, he calls you in the car, and he's like, "What's your favorite color?" And I'm like, what the heck's
He
favorite?
was sweet. He was so young.
I
though.
know, but I was like, what's his favorite color? And then he said, oh, flowers.
I don't think he realized how old I was.
Whatever. So then I meet him, and he's this guy. He looks like Chachi.
Joni loves Chachi on Happy Days. Oh my God! But honestly,
Remember
he's such
that?
a sweet
No,
guy.
he was a sweet guy. And
So sweet.
then we went to a
Good
comedy
guy.
club to go check out.
Yes.
No,
good
he was
guy.
he was a really cool dude and stuff.
Yeah, probably nicer than most of the people I've ever dated.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was just too young, you know.
Yeah, he
that's the
was-
reality
He
of
was
it.
19. I mean, that's 19 is just. I mean, it's way too young. You know?
He was not 19. He was just much younger than I am, which isn't a bad thing. It's just not really fair to him,
No,
I would think. Or maybe it is fair if he was into it.
no, he didn't
A
have
lot of
pro-
guys
No, he
like
was into
older
it.
women.
He was into it. You just weren't. You know, but he was too young. You can't. If you don't like that, then you don't like that. But he didn't have a problem with that. Trust me. He didn't care.
That was fun, though.
So yeah.
That was fun. Well, I think that I get asked out now because they want to meet you. They're like, "Are you dating Maurice?"
Oh please.
No. He's married to one of my best friends for 30-something years. No. And then they're like, "Well, he's really cool. Can I meet him?"
Yeah, I'm doing your friend.
Woo!
I mean, I'm not
Ex-
doing your friend, but I'm
You
doing.
cannot talk about anybody.
No, this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, doing. Or two of your friends. Two of your friends.
What?
Well, then who? No, I'm not saying their names.
Okay.
But I'm doing. You didn't know this?
I don't know anything.
Oh, jeez. I guess it's two of your. I don't know. This week or next week. I know this week I'm doing the one guy, but.
Okay, we're gonna have to edit.
But there's
that
these
whole
aren't.
thing
No,
out.
you don't edit it. But I didn't say you're dating these dudes.
I'm not.
Then what's the?
I don't
what-
know what's happening
But why do you get all weird then?
because it's weird. It's weird. It's
Okay,
just
time
all
out.
weird.
Time out.
Okay.
Time out.
Okay.
This is the kind of stuff that people want to see. Okay, why is it weird?
What
that-
constitutes dating, though? Really,
hold
in
on.
today's day and age, what constitutes dating? What?
Anna, stop trying to change the subject. I want to know this. This is what makes me, you know how I tick.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem that you have a two men friends that are friends that I'm going to do my show with?
That's a little weird. Sorry, that's weird.
Oh my God, I can't. This is amazing.
It's weird. That's weird.
Okay, hold on. But I've done Natalie Friedman.
Yes.
That's your friend. Is that weird?
No.
So why is
And you've done other friends.
right? Why is these guys weird? I don't get it.
Okay, well, it's just, I don't know. It's just a bit
My God.
uncommon, I guess.
I guess we're gonna talk about this after, but it just that's a trip. All right. Anyway,
I want to talk about red flags. What red flag should I be looking for? And what constitutes a red flag?
if somebody's not kind,
Mm-hmm.
don't go with them. Mm-hmm. I see. To me, it doesn't matter with money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I know maybe to some women, you know, but kindness.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have kindness in a man.
Right.
And I say the same thing in a woman. Because I don't like that dude's a jerk off, or maybe he's subtly a jerk off, but you can feel it. Or a girl's kind of a bitch or whatever, a little bit, or mean to a waiter.
Right.
Don't like that.
Right.
If I take you out,
Right.
and and the waiter comes and says, "Can I get your order?" Not yet. I don't want it. I don't want that. And if a dude says the same like that, you don't want it.
Right.
Kindness.
I see red flags pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
I'm pretty good
I don't
at
know
that.
what the hell this weekend thing was, but that's all right.
Oh my God, please. But really, what constitutes dating? Does that mean you can date other people? Does that mean you're supposed to be only dating that one person until you have a commitment? I don't even
No,
know how any
no,
of that works
dating.
anymore.
What constitutes dating is somebody who picks you up and takes you out. That's dating. That doesn't mean you're exclusive to him.
Okay.
You can still date other guys,
Right.
but that's dating.
Right.
But you can still,
And do you disclose that you're dating other people, or you don't disclose that? How does that work?
until the guy says to you, "I want you to be my girl."
Ah, I got it now. Okay.
I mean,
It's so different than when we grew up.
well, when we grew up, I would say to a girl, when I was young, I'd buy her a ring, just a
Aw.
little ring. But when I was a little high school, whatever, more, so I'd say, you want to be my girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
And then she would say, always yes.
Of course they would say yes.
No, whatever. But that's how you did it then. Well, what's the difference now? I mean, I haven't dated in over 30 years, so I would say the same thing. If you're with a girl and you're into her and you guys are gelling and you're having feelings like, I don't want this girl to be with any other dude, then I would say to her, hey, look, I don't want to date anybody, and I don't want you to date anybody. That's kind of the way.
You'd have to have that conversation, right?
I think so. I mean, what, people now don't have the conversation? They just...
I have no idea. This whole dating thing to me is just brand new because I came out of a divorce. I was in another relationship, and then I dated a little bit, and then I just stopped because I didn't want to continue old patterns. And there really wasn't
You're smart.
anybody that, thank you, there really wasn't anybody of interest that I wanted to spend my time with where I would take that time away from my son.
You did it exactly the way you should do after a divorce and whatever happened after that.
Mm-hmm.
You did exactly what you do. You spend time with your kid, and you don't go out with dudes.
Right, and I don't waste my
No,
time.
but now it's time.
Right. Well, I've met interesting people now. I've opened myself up to meeting other people. And I think that I have more clarity with what I want and don't want.
Yeah.
And what I will accept and won't accept. And I think that I'm pretty clear about boundaries in my life because I have to be because of Andrew. But if I brought a guy home for you to meet, would you be able to tell pretty quickly
Very
if
quickly.
they were into me or not into me?
Very quickly.
Very quickly.
I'm good at, I have intuition in that I can tell right away if some dude's, what the dude's about. I could, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our show.